Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Jewelry Pirate. This is Barbara. I'm sitting outside and I just wanted to show you this is the beginning of what it looks like when we start to open up the pond. You can see there's a bunch of fish swimming around here. They think they want to eat, but they really don't, not yet. The water's got to go above 50 degrees pretty much on a consistent basis before we can turn around and give them food. Otherwise, it can be very detrimental. What you're seeing over there is my art studio, and I'll bring you over there and show you all that in a minute. This is kind of our backyard, so I just wanted to show you what was going on. And we have all kinds of ornaments here. The pond doesn't look too much, but I will give you periodic updates. And as these plants start growing, you won't believe the difference. And when they do start growing, they grow really fast. So this big orange fish here was born in the pond. He's probably about 6 years old. And there's some babies in there that we had from a couple years ago. And a lot of goldfish babies, but they're all, there's a few of them in here, but most of them were all hiding out in between these plant buckets. So that's the little man that pees right there. That was a gift from Reed many, many years ago. And it's like one of my favorite pieces of statuary in the yard. So, along with, I guess this great big one that's over there, if you can see it, that woman. Now the reason why you're seeing string is we have string strung across the pond, especially at this time of the year when there's no plants, as the blue herring come down and they steal the fish and they kill them and they eat them. Yes, I know they got to eat, but some of these fish I've had for many years and have developed quite a fondness for them. You know, every day when I come out, I'm constantly checking and counting and making sure everybody's here. So that's Reed over there. That's a glimpse. So anyway, I'm going to take you over and show you the art studio. So hang on here. For my studio, I have an outhouse, and this is what it looks like. A friend built this for me so that my students have a place to go to the bathroom. It's a composting toilet, so I figured I'd show you this. I gotta get in here and clean it out now, get the cobwebs out of it. Hopefully once I get my second COVID shot a few weeks later, maybe I'll be able to teach some art classes again. Here's a couple of the maniacs. There's Padme over there with Billy. This is the pond for the other side. So anyway, this is the art studio. This is the inside. And this is the table with the easels that everybody sits at. And we have artwork here in different stages of development. We have a TV to watch movies or instructional videos. There's a lot of paintings on the wall. Through this time of COVID, I should have been out here or bringing some of these paintings in and completing some. So this is your typical station. We have candy and stuff. That's my area where I teach from. And this was the painting that we were working on when COVID hit. So we never got to finish this painting, but we will. This one over here is fairly complete. This is my painting area. Hand sanitizing station. Different paintings. This is the water station. Plates. A lot of paintings have fallen off the wall over the course of the winter. So if any of you got my business card, there's the second painting that was on the business card. I sold the original, and there's a memory of the World Trade Center. There's some more pears. Over here, we have a large library of books that people can borrow on all kinds of art. There's paper towels everywhere in here, and paint. We have music, a lighted up neon sign from when we're here. And over here is a supply cabinet. You can see some of the paintings have fallen. Extra canvases. Over there is canvas boards. And here's some jewelry down below here in a showcase. There's a beautiful piece of carnelian back there. Nice necklace. There's some hearts, Ellen. Those are the ones that I have here, and then there's a gold one on that chain back there. I don't know if there's any more back here. I collect masks, so I have a small collection of those here. These are the framing area where I keep my frames. This is not one that I did right there in the window. That's one that I bought because I thought it was very peaceful. These are a pile of all completed student paintings that we went through. This is one that I'm working on. Have to finish the sky. And many trays of jewelry. So, needless to say, I have to come out here and I have to get this all ready and cleaned up before I can offer classes. I'm hoping that once I get my second COVID shot, that that'll be the game plan. About 4 weeks later, anybody else that's had both their COVID shots and they're 4 weeks beyond, we will try to do classes. This was another one we did just before the COVID came. This was Santorini. There's a couple of those here. So I figured I'd bring you out. I've always promised you I'd be out here and show you what this looked like. But I've never gotten to it. This is one of my most favorite paintings that I've done. It's an abstract. It's a person's face. I think you can see that. And there's some crows in the branches in the back of the person's head. I just love it. It's done in grayscale. I have a few paintings that I've done in grayscale. So I'm shaking today. You have to excuse me. And that's about it. That's about what I have here. These are all up here as examples that people might want to paint. You know, they can ask for any one of these paintings. Like I said, a lot of them have fell on the floor, and I have to pick them up. See, now over here, over the course of the winter, I think a little mouse got in here and chewed on my paper towels. And I have Padme's bed in here, so I'm almost afraid to pick that up, because look at that, all the stuffing's out of it. So there might be some little baby mice in there. We will see. That's my watercolor bag. And I have a guitar, and that's over in the corner, which I'm going to start to play again, if I can ever find some time. And it's a brush station there. This was a painting done, I did this, but it was a drawing done by a local man, and I turned it into a painting, and he has since passed on, and so it has some special meaning to me. He was a very talented artist in drawing. Beautiful. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm sorry that I'm moving you all around. I'm trying to bring this back in so it's not so close, where you can get a better idea. That little blue stand there has got notebooks and things like that in it. Okay, I'm going to go back outside. I'm going to lock this up and go back outside. Give you another quick look at the pond and the backyard, and then go in and load this up. And I hope that you enjoyed this little video into a little bit of the stuff that's a part of my world. This studio at one time was a construction trailer, and we bought it, we fixed it up, and got the electricity working, and that's how this studio became a studio. Thanks to a good friend of mine from Cornwall, Herbie and Reed. They put this all together for me, and I just loaded it up with all this stuff. And if you think this is full, you got to see the house. All right, so let me get outside again. You hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back out at the pond. I'm on the other side, and this is the little bridge I'm sitting on. Now, if these fish were ready to eat, they'd all be over here in front of me. Now, on the other side, Reed cleaned all the leaves, but over here you can see there's a lot of leaves still on the bottom of the pond. They have to all come out. Okay, see, they're all over there. And there's probably a couple underneath me, because they like to hide out underneath the bridge. And over there is a whole bunch of goldfish. I don't know if you can see them. Like I said, they were all hiding in between the plants that are going to start shooting up pretty soon. Those are all yellow water lilies. No, water irises, excuse me. And this is the island. Sorry about his butt. Right here. And this is pretty much all purple irises, water irises. So that one stays good year round. I don't know why, but it's not a plant that really grows fast. It's been about, it's multiplied in girth, okay, but it hasn't multiplied in height. I think that's the way it stays. So this year, at the end of the year, I think I'm going to break it up. Okay, there's some fishies moving around over here. And that's our waterfall, which won't be working for quite a while. So Anyway, enough of that. Hang on here. That's the pond from the porch. That's the studio. Reed has got it earring out. He's taking poison ivy out of the flower beds. And this is sort of my backyard. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed a little peek into my artist studio and my pond, and I will give you updates as things start growing and the fish start growing, and we'll go from there. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.